Now from Safeco Field in Seattle, MLB The Show is on the air. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Baltimore Orioles and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball comes your way next. Wei-Yin Chen, the Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guy. Loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home than he is on the road.
Zach Granite the next to bat. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, Zach Granite.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
In now for the O's, Mookie Betts, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. Well, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Popped him up. Zunino has a play, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Giancarlo.
Ready now for Baltimore, Giancarlo Stanton. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is on the ground over the first, and that is through into right field for a single. The throw into second. Throw won't get him.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscled the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Here's Joey Gallo now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
The 1-0 delivery. 1-1.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Stanton stands at second with 2 gone. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles' first baseman. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Here's Manny Machado now. Career numbers against Chen. He's 3 for 9. He's also driven in 5 runs. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs at the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Striding in, number 24. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here comes the first pitch. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside. 2 out, bases loaded. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Miller. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. So a bit of a rocky start there as they're able to load the bases on him, but he's able to wiggle his way out of it. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Number 75 is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping up to the plate, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Row. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Yeah, this lineup's got to go about it a little bit differently, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They're in the bottom third in slugging percentage in the league, but they can string some hits together, manufacture some runs, create some problems on the base pass, being aggressive, and try and attack you that way. Be on the lookout for that.
Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
0-1.
One and one. Garcia makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. In for strike two. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's set. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He'll enter play here at 293. A dozen home runs and 22 RBIs. One and one to Schwarber.
That counts. 1-1.
The 1-2. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for Seattle. Still no score. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Wind up and the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in an 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Stepping in now, Andrew Susac. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
The 1-2. He struck him out.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
Here's Jurickson Profar, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And now a pitch on the way. Hit on the ground to third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Zach Granite.
Now at the plate, Zach Granite. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pitch on the way. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
A swing and a ground ball to third. They go the short way to Miller, and that ends the inning. Orioles on the board first thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, and it's 1-0 Baltimore. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one.
Randall Grichuk.
First offering on its way. Sliders in for a strike. A wave and a miss.
So he goes back to back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back to back to back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Popped him up. Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's shine the light on shortstop Manny Machado. That's right, shortstop. He can play third, he can play short. It doesn't matter. He's one of the best defenders in the game.
Here's Jay Bruce now, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless. Line drive, base hit to right.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Stepping in, Brad Miller. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Runner goes for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is there, and he's out trying to take second.
very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
The 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Mariners go down quietly there. They're down 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one stayed up a little high. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
The 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Joey Gallo. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone as they add still another. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 14 on the season, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Into the box now, Manny Machado. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life. In now, number 24.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Two out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gordon moves over, and that ends the inning. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-0 Baltimore. Here now it's Mike Zunino. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit up.
The count is 1-2.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Outside and low, 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Here it is, the 3-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike one.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1. 3-2, full count. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Popped him up. Profar in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Center fielder, number 9, D. Gordon.
Standing in, D. Gordon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Right.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Bases are empty here with two men out. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Now batting, left fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Stepping into the box, Avisail Garcia. He singled his last time up. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
The 0-1 on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Seared down the first baseline. And this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball. He pulls into second safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
First delivery to him on the way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
The 1-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. Garcia at second with 2 down. Sent out to straightaway center field. Granite is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Coming to the plate now, Willie Calhoun. He's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The last at that, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Bouncer to the left side. Oh, look at Donaldson. He's up with it. The throw. He is out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Into the box now, Andrew Susak. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Fouled off. The 1-2.
Nope,
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Another full count offering on its way. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at bat.
The batter, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Jurickson Profar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball. 80 to knowledge of that.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon waits on it. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. So striding in, Kyle Schwarber comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Here comes the first pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, If you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. He's set, and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Hit sharply on the ground. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. None left for Seattle. They're down 2-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Zach Granite. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Number 9, Zach Granite.
First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Gordon has a play. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 25.
Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mariner organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Ready once again, Mookie Betts. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon is underneath this one. 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton now, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he takes a cold strike 1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They lead it 2-1. At the plate, Brad Miller. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
second baseman, Brad Miller.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Missed with a slider. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot down the line. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. This one's down to third. Profar right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mariners go down quietly there. They still trail it here 2-1. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The batter, number 13, shortstop.
Here's Manny Machado now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Lifted in the air to right field. Richard moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So striding forward now, number 24. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. 2 out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
This one's flared off to the right side. Richard coasts under it, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They still lead it 2-1. Here's D. Gordon now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Center fielder, D. Gordon.
Here's the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
The batter, left fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Ready for another shot now. Avisail Garcia. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Sliders in for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Yep, 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The 0-1 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for Seattle.
Hey, Christmas come early for the batter right there. Down 0-2, and he gets a cookie middle cut. The pitcher's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And it's fouled away.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Standing in now, Rendell Grichuk, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Ground ball foul down the left side. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 6 full. The Orioles are on top 2-1. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Joe Kelly is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56, Joe Kelly.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So digging in now, Andrew Susac. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Calhoun on at first, nobody out. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's Jurickson Profar. Here comes the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Garcia has a read on it. 1 out. And one opportunity will go by the wayside there as he'll hold tight at third with 1 away now.
Center fielder, number 9.
Ready now, Zach Granite. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Here's Mookie Betts. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Hit hard to third. Donaldson's up with it. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Here's Jay Bruce now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Counts 1-0.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Line toward right center. Granite patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Into the box, Brad Miller. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Pitch on the way. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Mike Zunino will be next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
The catcher, number 3.
Derek Law takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Stepping in, Mike Zunino. He was a double play victim last time around. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Too high, ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Calhoun is under it. And that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Giancarlo Stanton now. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's 0 for 4.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Here comes the first pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Stanton carries a very respectable hitting line, right at .310.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on base north of 400, and having a great batting average. This guy's certainly one of the best players in the game right now.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 will not catch the zone, ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-1 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Joey Gallo will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's off the
fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
A great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
2 balls and a strike now. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. He pulls this one into right. Richard is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, shortstop, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a neck-high fastball that time. Stanton stands at first with 1 out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
A slider that just grabs the outside corner. The 2-1 home. Well, a good swing there by Machado, but he pulls this one foul down the line and out of play. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, number 24. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gordon is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Orioles as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Settling in now, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 0-1. Up around the face. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Now another 1-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now another 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Fouled off. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. Foul. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Here's D. Gordon now. First pitch coming. Here it is. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Oh, 2, here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Up next for Seattle, left fielder,
A.J. Minter is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Now pitching for Baltimore, number 34, A.J. Minter.
So here is Avisail Garcia, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First delivery to him on the way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. Minter is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are two keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. One, limit the base on balls. Two, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both. You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only one out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Digging in, Josh Donaldson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
In now the Mariners DH, Kyle Schwarber. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be, not even close.
And now everybody's running. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. And all three runners on the move here. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. Throw to first is not in time, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Popped him up. Susak over to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
First baseman, number 19.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And he lays off for ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. 9th inning coming up. And we are tied 2-2. Edward Paredes will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. Chopper foul. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1-1 home.
There's a fastball that misses.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he popped him up. Donaldson in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Here now the 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Hit down the line at first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
In now, Andrew Susac. Now a bunt attempt here. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. So that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Paredes playing here in his age 34 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Run sign still on 1 and 2, and he gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
Stepping into the box, Jurickson Profar. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go-ahead run at third with 1 away. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out. But meanwhile, the run is in to score. So a gutsy call there. That takes some serious stones to call the suicide squeeze this late in the game. But the go-ahead run comes in to score. Zach Granite the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a bouncing ball foul. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Orioles lead it 3-2. Edwin Diaz is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Digging in to try it again. Brad Miller head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Miller.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Diaz, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Great situation right here, leading off the inning. You've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Hits this one hard the other way. Calhoun comes up with it. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Digging in now, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last chance for the Mariners. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Baltimore Orioles came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. A.J. Minter claims the win out of the pen, his first. Edwin Diaz closes the door for the save, his 13th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Mariners, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.